How does one code without the use of a mouse? Coding without the use of a mouse can be challenging for some developers, but it is possible and even beneficial for others. A mouse is a common tool for interacting with a computer, but it is not the only way to navigate and edit code. In fact, many experienced programmers prefer to use keyboard shortcuts and command line interfaces for coding, as it can be faster and more efficient than using a mouse. One of the most important things to keep in mind when coding without a mouse is to become familiar with keyboard shortcuts and commands. Many code editors and integrated development environments, IDEs, have built-in keyboard shortcuts for common tasks such as saving a file, copying and pasting text, and navigating through code. By learning and memorizing these shortcuts, you can quickly perform tasks without having to use a mouse. Another important aspect of coding without a mouse is to use a command line interface, CLI. A CLI is a text-based interface for interacting with a computer, and it can be used for a wide range of tasks, including navigating directories, running commands, and editing text files. Many popular code editors and IDEs, such as Vim, Emacs, and Visual Studio Code, have built-in CLI support, allowing you to perform many tasks without using a mouse. Additionally, using keyboard macros can be useful when coding without a mouse. Keyboard macros allow you to record and play back a series of keystrokes, which can save you time and effort when performing repetitive tasks. Many code editors and IDEs have built-in support for keyboard macros, and you can also use third-party tools to create and manage macros. Another technique to use when coding without a mouse is to use the mouse keys feature. This feature allows you to use the keyboard to simulate mouse clicks and movements, allowing you to interact with the code editor or other software without using a physical mouse. This can be done by turning on the mouse keys feature in the operating system settings, which is usually found in the accessibility settings. Another alternative is to use a trackpad, touchscreen or touchpad instead of a mouse. These devices allow you to interact with the computer in a similar way to a mouse, but they do not require you to physically hold and move a separate device. In summary, coding without a mouse can be challenging, but it is possible with proper familiarity with keyboard shortcuts and commands, using a command line interface, using keyboard macros, using the mouse keys feature, and using a trackpad or touchscreen. With these techniques, developers can still effectively navigate and edit code, even without the use of a mouse. It may take some time to get used to these techniques, but once you become proficient, you may find that you can code more efficiently and effectively without a mouse.